Let's dive deep to the ocean floor for this racer puzzle. Of course, the picture in this puzzle is too wide to fit on the screen, so it will move slowly from one side to the other. That way you'll be able to see the whole thing and find the hidden objects. It looks like another fun day at the aquatic amusement park, especially for those riding the wave roller coaster. But there are many hidden obstacles around the park that might weigh them down and make it difficult for the sea creatures to get around. Look for the hidden anchors and count out loud as you find each one. There are 25 hidden anchors. In this round, you'll have 25 seconds to see the whole picture. Find the hidden anchors. Ready to start your search? Anchors away! How many anchors did you find? If you found 10, take a bow. Okay, let's try it again. Only this time, you'll have a whole minute to find as many anchors as you can. Ready? Go! How'd you do that time? I bet you found a few more. If you found 15, that's solid. And if you found 20 or more, you're a true anchor person. Okay, let's go through the whole picture and see where all 25 of the anchors are hidden. The sea creatures sure look like they're having a great time at their underwater amusement park. And now that we've pointed out all of the anchors down there, they can lighten up and have some good, safe fun.
Saturn has at least 62 moons, and Jupiter has at least 67. Jupiter is known for its great red spot, which is actually a giant storm that has been raging since the planet was first seen by a telescope in the 1600s. Saturn and Jupiter are the two biggest planets in our solar system. It takes Saturn 29.4 Earth years to orbit the Sun, and it takes Jupiter 11.9 Earth years. Some scientists think it may rain diamonds on both Saturn and Jupiter. Pretty cool, huh?
Can you find what's hidden in this picture? Do you see a trowel? What about a hat? Do you see a crescent moon? the zipper? Do you see a heart? Can you find the paintbrush? What about a ruler? Now where's the donut? Can you find a belt? Do you see an envelope? What about an ornament? Can you find a magnet? Do you see the kite? Now find a rolling pin. Can you find an adhesive bandage? Where is the shell? Can you find a banana? Where is the tooth? Can you find a bowling ball? Do you see a pin? Can you find a yo-yo? Now find the ring. Can you find a boomerang? What about a hockey stick? Can you find a screwdriver? Great job.
Can you figure out who I am? I get wet for my job all the time. Some of my favorite habitats are coral reefs and kelp forests. I studied animal life at school and learned all about the 71% of our planet that is covered in ocean water. My friends and I are working to preserve wildlife, whales, sharks, and other endangered water dwellers. I spend my time on boats, researching sea creatures and their environment. Who am I? A marine biologist.
Today we're going to make sticky bun butter. We put whipping cream, heavy whipping cream, into this jar and then we shake it until it becomes butter.
The ingredients are heavy whipping cream, brown sugar, pecans, vanilla extract, and a jar with a really tight lid so then it doesn't like fly out. First we pour the whipping cream in the jar.
Be careful. The next step is that we have to shake this for 30 minutes.
Shaky, 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 shaky.
Looks like it's getting foamy. Looks like it's done.
Let's open it.
There you go. We have to pour it in here first, and then the butter and the buttermilk will separate.
I'll hold this. Now let's rinse it off.
That looks good.
Now let's put any of the ingredients that we want in our butter so then it tastes like cinnamon roll or something. Pass the honey, please.
I'm gonna pour some vanilla into my butter. A little goes a long way.
Well, let's mix it up.
Okay. I'm done stirring. Let's taste this.
Okay. This is gonna be so yummy.
Yeah.
Mmm.
All that shaking was sure worth it.
Totally. What type of bones do dogs not like? Trombones.
How do you know when your dog has stepped into blue paint?
I don't know.
There are blueprints all over your house.
Really? I gotta go. Bye! When is a dog's tail not a dog's tail? When it is a wagon.
Hey Sam, why can't Dalmatians play hide and seek?
I don't know why.
Because they're always spotted.
It's funny because it's true.
So true.
Where's a dog's favorite place to shop? The flea market. Ask Highlights Kids.
Chris M from Chicago says, it's my birthday soon, and I want to invite everyone to my party, but I can only invite 10 friends. What should I do? Well, I think he should pick which 10 friends have been the nicest to him, which 10 friends have always been there. Let's say there's 10 boys in his class, he could do an all boys party, or 10 girls in his class, an all girls party.
I think that's a great idea, and I also think that you have different friends for different subjects too. So maybe if you were having a baseball party, you can invite your friends that like baseball.
So like subjects meaning types of sports they play?
Yeah, or anything they like painting.
Yeah, if you're in like AYSO or like a basketball league, after a game you could have your birthday party
So like
there.
inviting your team?
Yeah,
You can invite your
Smart,
team.
I like that.
I like that too.
And now let's look back at our answers.
Choose close friends that are supportive and nice to you. Invite all of the boys or girls from your class. Ask friends with similar interests and use that as your party's theme. And make sure to have chaperones.
Today on Ever Wonder, we're going to find out how maple syrup is made. Kristen and Andy run Journey's End Maple Farm, and they'll show us how it's done.
Maple syrup comes from maple trees. The first step is to drill a hole in the tree and put a spile in so the sap can drip into buckets. Tubing can also be used to collect the sap. The farmers go around gathering the sap from the trees. Then they pump the sap into the sap house. It goes through a filter and then into a big storage tank outside. For sap to turn into syrup, it must be boiled for a long time. These machines are called evaporators. They have many channels to help take the water out of the sap. Andy waits for the bubbles to look just right. He then tests the syrup to see if it drips off the pan and sheets. This process is called sheeting, or a maple syrup drip test. After going through the evaporator, the sap is transferred and boiled again in the finishing pan. Here, Kristen stirs and uses a hydrometer to check the thickness of the syrup. Then, after the bottles have been sanitized, they are filled with maple syrup and eventually brought to pancakes everywhere.
Brain play.
What class would you like to see offered in schools?
Classes for pets.
Movie time.
I think that workshop, because like when you build stuff out of wood, they don't have that in middle school and elementary school.
Electric science.
A class that only does recess.
Can you find what's hidden in this picture? Can you find a bottle? Where is the magnifying glass? What about a mushroom? Can you find a butterfly? Do you see a candle? Can you find a mitten? Do you see a crescent moon? Do you see a ladle? Where is the sock? Where is the star? Where is the mallet? Can you find an adhesive bandage? Do you see a toothbrush? Can you find a tennis racket? Can you find a whistle? Do you see a carrot? What about a ruler? Do you see a teacup? Can you find a banana? What about a ghost? Can you find the comb? Can you see a ring? Can you find the mouse? Now find the cherry. Can you find a boomerang? Can you find a radish? Where is a hot air balloon? What about a baseball? Do you see a cloud? Can you find a scarf? Great job!
Can you figure out who I am? I am often the first person who shows up when there's an emergency. I make sure my vehicle is properly fueled, cleaned, and stocked with medical supplies. I know CPR and have medical training that can be helpful. I transport patients to the hospital in a hurry. I am a good and safe driver, but sometimes I have to drive fast. Who am I? An ambulance driver. Pluto is now considered a dwarf planet. It is about 4.6 billion miles from the Sun at the furthest point in its orbit. Since Pluto was discovered in 1930 by astronomer Clyde W. Tombaugh, it has yet to complete a full orbit around the Sun. A single orbit around the Sun takes about 248 Earth years. Just recently, NASA's New Horizons probe made history by successfully flying to Pluto to collect data. This mission took 9 years to reach the dwarf planet after it launched in 2006. Due to its distance from Earth, scientists know very little about Pluto. But they believe that the temperature on Pluto is about 400 degrees below zero. And it has a giant bright spot on it shaped like a heart. Pretty cool, huh?
Hey Sam,
Yeah?
where do cows go on vacation?
I don't know where.
New York City.
And sometimes New Jersey.
You got that right.
What did the grape say when the elephant stepped on him? Nothing. He just let out a little whine. Get it? Because wine, people drink wine, and another wine is like, eh.
Where do funny frogs sit? Silly pads.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
Hey, Alyssa, what? What's a skunk's favorite sandwich? I don't know. Peanut butter and smelly.
What do you call an elephant in a phone booth? Stuck.
Would you like to dig down and do a racer puzzle? Let's do it. The picture in this racer puzzle is too wide to fit on the screen full size. So we'll make it move slowly from one side to the other. Then you can see the whole thing and find all of the hidden objects. The treasure hunters are about to find out that there are lots of interesting, valuable, and historic objects buried in the sand beneath them. But once they dig out these big and little treasures, they will probably need to brush them off to see what they really look like. Let's help the hunters by finding the hidden paintbrushes and count out loud as you find each one. There are 25 hidden paintbrushes. In this round, you'll have 25 seconds to see the whole picture. Find the hidden paintbrushes. Ready to go? Let's dig in. How many brushes did you find? If you found 10, good for you. Okay, let's try it again. Only this time, you'll have a whole minute to find as many brushes as you can. Ready? Go! How did you do that time? I bet you found a few more. If you found 15, that's awesome. And if you found 20 or more, you dug good. Okay, let's go through the whole picture and see where all 25 of the brushes were hidden. Finding buried treasure is exciting and fun. So is finding hidden objects. It's so great that you were able to brush up on your searching skills.
Can you figure out who I am? With the right instructions, I can make anything. When I went to school, I studied engineering and design. Someday, the technology I work with might be able to build human organs. I design things on a computer that can then become real. Some of the things I can make at my job include plastic toys, scale models, and even prosthetic limbs. Who am I? A 3D printer technician.